Here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a movie, or a good Roblox movie. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go into Roblox Studio, alright, and you got to click on new, or you could use one of your old games if you have an old game. So what you want to do is you got to go to new, and you can just pick any of these. So I'm just going to go with, say, I'm going to just go with, say, Western. Really doesn't matter. So wait for the place to load. And, I mean, you can even pick a place code, by the way. So yeah, here you have a whole world already constructed for you. Alright. So what you want to do next is you want to, so after you've got your map ready, whether it's a pre-built one or your one, is what you want to do is you want to add some characters. Alright? So it can be anyone, absolutely. So for this video, you're also going to need the moon animator, or you can also use the load character already load character plugin. But you can use any. I won't post the links because they're pretty easy to find anyways. So if you don't have them, you just go to manage plugins, and you can just search them up here. Anyways, dang it. Wait a minute. So I'm gonna insert myself. Alright. And I should appear, here I am. Here. So what you can do is you can like move me around. But you can also do this. You can look up for a bacon hair. If you want to use a bacon hair as your main guy. And you can just go like this. And it's easier to animate with something from the toolbox. But I mean, if you want to use a character, it's fine. It's just going to be harder to animate. So we're just going to be using this. We're going to use both of them because whichever one you might be using. Alright, so how to animate. So what you want to do is get them into the first animation you want. So for example, let's say this guy. You're going to want to open your Explorer here. So what you can do is you can just like move him around just like this stuff. You go to home and you got to use the rotate feature to move his arms. But first you might want to move him away from him. So we're just going to go with right arm since it's easier, and this is only a test. It's going to be an actual movie. And I'm just going to move it around like that and put it back on. Obviously this does take some time to get good, like very nice on, but like you get it there. It'll get there in the end. So yeah, I think that looks good. Just try your best. It really doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, you just gotta like film it from a specific angle. Which brings me to how to film. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the hand back on using the Command Z feature on Mac, and I'm pretty sure it's Control Z on Windows. So the next step is you want to actually get the animating. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take a screenshot of this, but then again there's this thing here, so you got to make sure to avoid this thing. So how to take a screenshot. I'm pretty sure most of you know this, but if you don't know this, that's fine. I understand some people don't know this. I'm not going to be like, oh, why don't you know this? So yeah, it's Command Shift 4, but on Windows it's pretty sure it might be Control Shift 4. Just try that. So, and Control Shift 3 for the full screen, but we don't want this part here, or this part here, or this part here, or anything here. So Command Shift 4 or Control Shift 4. Most of you are on Windows, so yeah. And then you just take a screenshot like that. And there you go. There is your first scene. You might want to name it something like, I don't know, frame 1 or frame 2. You can also edit it on Mac, and which is really good. So yeah. And okay, that's weird. I'm pretty sure that's just a bug. I'm not doing anything. Okay, it's weird. Yeah, anyways. Okay, that's weird. Okay, done. So after you're done, you might want to go into Finder or File Explorer. Once you get in here, you might want to look up stuff like so here you go. You might want to rename it to say frame 1, I guess. But I already have a file named frame 1 from one of my old movies, so I'm just going to call it anything 1. But you can call it anything you want, just as long as they can go in order. Right, so next thing you want to do is after you finish this, you might want to go into this mode. So what you can do is you can use QuickTime or anything to film only this part. Obviously I can't do that because I'm filming right now. But what you can do is there'll be like a bar here, and there'll be like a little cropper here, and you can just do it like that. On Windows, I'm not sure how you do it. But if you do know it, just tell me and I'll post it in the description below. Anyways. So after you've got all of your frames and stuff like that, let's just have a couple of more frames. So you can have a couple of frames. So the more frames, the longer it'll take. And it'll become more of a movie. But of course you've got this whole land around here. It's a pretty big land as well. So there's plenty to do. You can film plenty, like an adventure story over here. There's plenty to do here. Here, over here. There's a big train track here. You can build more cities. Anything you want to make a movie. Right. So, after you're finished, you want to write up a script. So, I have a script already, and this script is this script. This is the script. This is the script for the Roblox Demon movie, but I used to call it the Roblox movie. So I'm just gonna rename that to the Roblox Demon. So what you want to do is you want to write up a script if your characters are talking. Alright? And then you'd want to film it. You would want to print this off if you can. If you can't, you might want to view this on a different you might want to like airdrop it or something to a different place. And then you go to Finder or File Explorer and you film only this part while voicing. It's a good tool so that your voice exactly matches up. Make sure your mouse though stays away from here because that won't look good. Right, after you're finished, up here there'll be this thing. I'm not gonna click on it because that will stop this video. And then you're finished. You just have to upload it. So what you can do is subtitles, but obviously subtitles aren't that hard to make. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know how to do it. But if you don't know how to do it, you can look it up. Sorry, too lazy. Alright, so after this is all finished, you've done all this, you want to upload it to YouTube or VMO. I don't know, I don't have VMO. You might want to upload it to Daily Motion, whatever that is, or Facebook or Twitter. I don't think Twitter has this video, I don't know. I don't use Twitter. But anyways, you've got your movie and it's looking awesome. If you do have a movie, feel free to use the comment section below, and you can then you can go. Also check out my movie. It's on my website. It's somewhere in my channel. Look up. It's my latest video. Yeah. So that's all for today, guys. Bye.